Hi, I'm just shooting another video to explain to you, I think one of the best business growth strategy, I have ever discovered. And the strategy is actually called strategic alliances. Well, probably another terminology will be more popular, which is something called a joint venture. I mean, most of people, especially if you're a marketer, you may heard about joint venture, but I think probably after you watching the video, you are going to say the joint venture, maybe the understanding of how to use joint venture, you are going to be is way more comprehensive, and you're gonna have a much better understanding of it. So let me share a quick story about how I discovered this. And I remember, back to probably a few years ago, at the time I was running a digital marketing agency. And when I was running a digital marketing agency, and I remember I was working with real estate agent at the time. So when I was working with real estate agent, and one of the biggest problems I was facing at the time is how I can make sure, how I can guarantee, and I can generate qualified leads, and for my real estate agent client. At the time I was trying, looking for different way to do lead generation. I was looking for Facebook ads, SEO, Google ads, and direct mail, and email marketing, and all sort of other marketing strategy. So I tried a bunch of stuff, and it didn't really give me something called a guarantee, because I'm always looking for something certainty. I was making sure, okay, this can be guaranteed to work, and because I don't want to waste my client's money. Also, I wanted to find a strategy. Well, I wanted to make sure I can get a client, and guarantee I'm gonna get a client, and because I know I spend money on advertising, I pay advertising, but I may or may not going to get qualified leads. So another time was trying to find a solution. I remember that time is I just come back from Tony Robbins UPW, and in Tony Robbins UPW, there is a guy. Actually, he's promoting one of the business workshop called Business Mastery. So Tony Robbins, was promoting business mastery, and the business mastery is quite expensive, though I remember, and it's about $10,000, and you have to fly to US to attend it. Well, I didn't have enough money for business mastery, and so, but I was sold. His business mastery is awesome, and so I thought I really wanted to learn from him. I really wanted to learn from this speaker in that business mastery, and so. Lucky enough, another time I found some of the staff, Tony Robbins, basically team or his staff, and I was asking, who are the speaker in the business mastery, and there's one of the guy, he's quite nice. He told me a bunch of the people, and one of the person actually name is Jay Abraham. So Jay and is one of the speaker in the business mastery, and so I found out about Jay, Jay is talking about marketing. Actually, marketing is something I want to learn as well. So then I look at Jay, and I went to his website, and his website is really good, by the way. And he was endorsed by Diamond John. He was endorsed by Tony Robbins. He was endorsed by some of the who's who in the marketing world. And also it showed him, he's a $9 billion man, has working in pretty much over 400 industry and helped over 10,000 clients already. I say, cool, he is the person, I wanted to learn from. And so I was learning from him, and I didn't have money to pay his workshop, so I bought his book. And one of the book I bought is something called From Mediocrity to Millionaires. And so, by the way, it's a really big book. I think the book is about 457 pages. And so, inside the book, and he's teaching something called joint venture. Well, I heard about joint venture before, but I didn't really know how I can use it to the maximum advantage. So what happened is, he's explaining joint venture, and so basically he's trying to. I was sold by the mindset, not just the joint venture strategy. He used a bunch of case study, and convinced me to believe. And if you wanted to become entrepreneur, then you definitely have to become a joint venture expert. So one of the story he shared about is, he shared about like when he was 17, like I think 18, 19, and he got married, he got about 3 kids. I didn't have any job, and that time I was trying to make money. And so, at that time, he was trying to make money, but he didn't have any, education. He could not get a really good job. And so what happened is, he ended up with, find out like a music track store. They have like old, like a music, and they didn't sell it, so he just said to the guys their desk. And so what happened is, so Jay just went to there, talked to them, and he talked to them, and he talked to the people there, and he said, if I can help you sell your music track, can I take a percentage of sale? The person said, sure, And then, I could not sell anything, if you can help me sell, I'm happy to pay you percentage. And then he takes the music track, he put into a retail store in the shop front, because when the people buy, some electronic, they also buy a music track, so they put it there. And so basically what happened is, what happened is, I think he make about like a couple $1,000 a week by doing that. And so every day what he's doing, he just take the track and put in the retail shop, take the track and count how many sold, and then fill it. So that's what he's doing. And apart from that, he also hired his brother. He bought like a van for his truck. So his brother can drive the van and get his truck, and so end up doing nothing. He's making thousands of dollars. I know. Apart from that, he has many other case studies, but that's what actually sold me. And realize actually, and if I wanted to become entrepreneur, I don't really need a product. I don't really need customers. I can find the people who already have customers, and the people who already have product. I can become a middle person, and he called something called a joint venture broker. And so you can just put a product and the distribution channel together, then you are going to make the deal happen. You are going to make money. So it was total sold. And so after that one, and what happened is I was started just learning how about joint venture works. So initially, and I thought about I can do this for small business. So, and what happened is, and so I started doing for hairdresser and beauty salon, just local business, because that's a business I can find in my local, in the place I live. So I went to the like a street and talked to a beauty salon, eyelash. I said, if I can, actually I was working for a hairdresser, I wasn't, and it was just lying, by the way. And so I said, if I was working for a hairdresser, helping with marketing. And actually the best marketing we find is referral. If we refer, let's say if you, I remember I think is I try to do like eyelash to another like a beauty stuff. So if we refer eyelash to a hairdresser, if we refer some customer to you, would you be willing to pay us like a referral fee? If person say yes, we just need to work our profit margin and see how much we can pay for it. And so they went to their work the profit margin and think about how much they can pay for it. And then what happened is, what I found out is, I think the hard thing is not about profit margin. The hard thing I found out is, it's really hard for them to track. Let's say a hairdresser refer like a female customers to their beauty salon, and then how many customers beauty salon really get it. A beauty salon doesn't really have any affiliate marketing tracking software or system. So it just become really complicated, and end up the number has been failed. So I was also looking for other business, and one at a time I just, number one reason I failed is because I didn't have any relationship with the business I was dealing with. The business did not really trust me, and also I didn't know how to track. That's the second problem. And the third problem is, another time I didn't know the product as well. So problem is, I didn't know the product. So the problem is, I didn't know which distribution channel I need to help them find it. So I was doing that well, and then I found that it did not really work. And I just found out, it did not really work. But I know I was convinced, definitely work. But so what I did at that time, I think one thing I did at that time is, I think I also tried, try to refer like a mortgage broker to a real estate agent. So if the real estate agent can refer a client to a mortgage broker, the mortgage broker will pay the referral fee to the agent. Then I work as a middle person, take a percentage of this. And end of the day, I think they, number one, they didn't track, and number two is, the business owner just didn't really think that as really, I think they didn't really they know it's working, but they didn't take it seriously enough. And so, I just failed at the time. But the only time I think I made it work is, I was a partner with one of the, I was a partner with one of the real estate coach. So I joined his real estate coaching program, and I was trying to target real estate agent and try to, sell my online training program. So I was targeting real estate agent and try to sell my online training program. And so, what I did is I joined his training program. Then I was started just, add value. I started just create a training video and trying to promote my, not promote, but trying to educate the people inside his community. So that is the only thing that worked. And I think I get about like 20 people joined my webinar. And so I leverage his database, and I leverage his community. Well, he didn't promote for me, but he joined his Facebook group, and then I get traffic from there, and then I promote my webinar. I made about 2 sales. I think that's the first time I made a joint venture works, and I truly believe joint venture will be the key, for anyone to make the business work, because it is the best business growth strategy out there. So if you think about it, and you are paying someone, and you are paying someone, and you only pay for someone, or someone already send you a client, I guarantee that's the best strategy. You have to look at it. And if you like this video, just please, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.